You buy an LMS to organize your training, and it ends up being even more messy. It was supposed to be simple, one system, everything in one place. You get a nice presentation from the vendor, you sign the contract, and that's when the problem starts. Because this is not just the system built for you, it's built for an average company, and yours is not one of them. You realize that the LMS sets the rules, and you have to adjust the way you work for it. And as a result, your managers stop using it. At that point, you have two options. Either you change your HR way of working completely, or you start creating workarounds in Excel. Instead of automation, you get frustration. But there is a better way. Hi, I'm David, and today I will show you why this happens and how to choose a tool that fits your organizations, not the other way around. Imagine you have to dress 1,000 people in your company, but you only have one suit style and one size to choose from. That is exactly how an off-the-shelf LMS works. Simply put, it is a ready-made closed learning system that you buy off the rack, which imposes its own rigid logic. On the other hand, we have flexible systems based on a modular architecture which allow you to build a learning environment like building blocks exactly fitting your unique HR processes. Both paths have their pros and cons, and the choice depends on where your organization is right now. The main advantage of an off-the-shelf LMS is the speed of implementation. It works great when you need to quickly set up basic rules for simple training and you care about simple standardization. However, problems start at the higher level of business maturity. A ready-made system locks you into one scheme, which causes a total lack of personalized career paths for specific roles in the company. Such software also often struggles with onboarding, which worsens the market problem of lack of dedicated tools supporting on-the-job training. Instead of developing people, you lose their engagement. In these situations, flexible modular platforms are a much better choice because they adapt to your structure, not the other way around. Their downside, however, is common objections before purchase. Open, custom-made systems can mean longer implementation cycles. They also require HR directors to design a strategy and organize their own processes before translating them into the technology. Okay, before we look at the specific signs that an off-the-shelf LMS might not be the right for your organization, it is worth taking a small step back. Because every often the problem does not lie in the technology, but in a lack of cohesive talent management strategy. It is easy to blame the new software. After all, the system isn't working, so it must be its fault. Meanwhile, in many companies, training is created ad hoc only where is a budget to spend, instead of being planned based on clearly defined skill gaps. If you haven't previously figured out what skills are crucial and where the gaps are, no LMS will magically invent them for you. Trying to fix the chaos with a new, expensive platform is a trap. The system is supposed to support your vision, not replace your business thinking. Now, let's look at 3 signs that show when off-the-shelf LMS can become a roadblock for your organization. First, when you have more than one type of development path. Onboarding a new employee, leadership programs, strict certifications, and upskilling the whole team are completely different processes. Ready-made software assumes one logic, forcing you to make the assistants training and the 2-year program for directors look exactly the same. What's the result? You quickly start looking for an LMS you can modify, because the lack of flexibility drastically lowers the motivation of your best employees. Second, training is tied to HR processes. Development doesn't happen in a vacuum. It comes from annual reviews, development plans, and succession planning for key roles. If the new platform doesn't understand this, you create chaos in the company. Managers have to evaluate skills in one program, rewrite the conclusions into another, and assign courses in a third. Figuring out it can be integrated with other systems in the organization is crucial, because the need to double work will immediately cause pushback from line managers. Third, your organization changes quickly. New branches, mergers, restructuring, and creating new roles are daily reality, and rigid software handles changes in company structure poorly. Even attempt to modify promotion paths means sending tickets to the vendor, which causes long implementation cycles and hidden fees. Instead of managing development, you become a hostage to an external company and worry whether the system can be developed without your support. If any of those signs sounds familiar, it is a sign that off-the-shelf LMS might limit your organization's growth, and it is worth considering a more flexible system. Despite these limitations, it is worth remembering that there are situations where a ready-made structure becomes an advantage, not a limit. Most importantly, when you care about a quick launch of basic training and keeping costs low, for example, when face-to-face training becomes too expensive or inefficient for a large number of employees. A boxed system also works well when the priority is security and compliance. Mass reporting on the completion of health and safety courses or mandatory training can be done almost instantly without the need to design your own processes. And added bonus is a scalability in predictable scenarios. A simple system doesn't require complex integrations or advanced IT support, which allows HR to focus on the operational side of training, know its configuration. In short, an off-the-shelf LMS works best where speed, simplicity, and standard procedures matter more than fully personalized learning paths. Okay, now that we know which system fits our organization better, when talking to a vendor, it is worth not limiting yourself to questions about features, but checking how the platform will handle real changes in the company. Here are the 3 key questions that will help you evaluate the platform's flexibility. First, how easily can we make small daily changes? Can you independently modify reports, learning paths, or training schedules, or does every change require vendor support and extra costs? These questions let you avoid surprises and better plan your daily operations. Second, how does the platform handle growth and organizational changes? Companies grow, new departments are formed, roles and structures change. You need to know if the system lets you easily make these changes yourself or if it requires constant involvement from your IT department or the vendor. This shows whether the platform will support your company's growth rather than holding it back. And third, does the system support changes in your employee development strategy? HR processes evolve, new career paths, different skill assessment methods, changes in training programs. The platform should let you quickly implement such changes without having to adapt to rigid templates. This way, HR can carry out its development strategy without being limited by its tools. These answers to these questions will show if the system can meet both your current and future business needs. To sum up, choosing a learning system isn't just a tech decision, but a strategic one. And off-the-shelf LMS can give you speed and simplicity, but it introduces strict rules that limit your employees' development and force you to use workarounds in Excel. On the other hand, flexible modular systems require more preparation, but they let you truly fit the tool to your organization and HR strategy. That is why it is crucial that your LMS supports your processes rather than replacing or limiting them. If you are battling high training costs or fragmented global teams, you don't need another LMS. You need a digital workforce. Check out our videos, 6 AI agents that run L&D autonomously while you sleep. Imagine a senior trainer who works 24 hours a day, speaks every language, and never asks for a rise. In this episode, we moved past passive chatbots to show your goal-oriented digital employees that can roleplay, grade, and coach your team automatically. Click the link on the screen and see you there.